Hi, my name is Chastity. I have chosen to do a poem from Angie Flores called Just Because. Now, what I found out about Angie is that she has 17 poems in total, what I was able to find. And with all her poems, they contain such a strong message throughout all of them. It ranges from either from self-courage, confidence, hope, faith, forgiveness. It does go into a little bit of depression and how one can lose itself but then also find himself, and like I said, it also with love. Um, Also from one of her poems, it talks about losing a mother and how one of her aunts, tries to step up and not replace her mother, but kind of fill in that void that she might be experiencing. And with that, let me just go ahead and read you the poem so you can kind of get a understanding of the poems. But this poem, I think, goes directly more towards teenage girls in high school and middle school because of all the peer pressure they go under, or that they are persuaded that they are put upon themselves. So here it goes. Just because I have never done drugs doesn't mean I'm not cool. Just because I am a virgin doesn't make me lame. Just because I'm not a fighter doesn't mean I'm weak. Just because I'm not a party girl doesn't mean I can't hang. Just because I get good grades doesn't mean I'm a nerd. Just because teachers like me doesn't mean I'm a teacher's pet. Just because I'm not a rebel doesn't mean I'm scared. Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I don't speak up for what I believe in. Just because I have morals doesn't make me a good two-shoes. Just because I walk away from trouble doesn't make me a pushover. Just because I think before I act doesn't make me a loser. I am who I am, and this is who I shall forever be. I don't care what others think of me. Like me or not, that is your choice. Accept me for who I am. Angie Flores. And she did this in 2008. Now I know times have changed since 2008, and this generation does fall under more peer pressure. And with everything going on in the world, it seems to me as teenagers nowadays seem like they have to grow up in such a hurry, and they have to, party and do drugs and, just they it seems like they have to grow up real fast. So in some cases, and I'm not too sure, in what schools exactly, or what economy, sorry, and what areas this pertains to, but I realized that in some places, girls might be bullied because they don't do drugs, because they get good grades, because the teacher likes them, and if the teacher likes them, then oh, that girl right there, she's a teacher's pet, don't talk to her. And then it can get to a girl, and I feel for them, because I have myself have had friends who have committed suicide, and it's such a sad thing. It just, if only they had someone to talk to, or if they just had that reassurance in themselves, that everything's going to be okay. You don't need, taking your life is never the answer. So with this poem, I think it gives out a strong message, is to be yourself. Don't fall into peer pressure. Don't try to be cool. Don't try to just don't. So that is my critique of this poem. I think it gives out a strong message to girls who are in school. I also think that this poem gives off another message of saying, just be yourself. Don't try to change yourself for a group of friends or a group of people you want to be associated with. If you be yourself, you will always truly be happy. And the right people will come along and it will just make you feel at peace with yourself, you know. It won't be so exhausting or whatever it may be that you're trying to keep up with, whichever appearance or group you're trying to keep up with. So that is my critique on this poem. I really enjoyed this poem a lot for some reason. So I hope you did too, and I hope you'll have a very good night, and that's it. Bye.